want to congratulate Michael and Sachi. Sachi, you look beautiful. Your dress is amazing.
Amazing.
And
I like showing up.
the ceremony and all the expressions of love from family today have been incredible and very moving. And I hope this day is turning out exactly as you had hoped. I also want to thank Michael for choosing me as his best man. He was an ideal best man for me when I wed my sweet one, Samantha. And I hope I have succeeded at returning the favor. I also want to thank Sachi for marrying Michael. Gives me a chance to be his best man. Let's also thank Tetsu and Debra for hosting this incredible event. The joy this marriage has brought you is clearly evident from the effort and emotion you have put into organizing this weekend and welcoming our family into your home.
Thank you.
Next.
Woo!
This street is right in my way.
Next, I would like to thank our parents, Angela and Steve Wagner, and Harry and Dori Hillson. And of course, Harry, who made quite the entrance at the barbecue last night. On behalf of all the Hillson children,
Gotcha.
we owe you a lifetime of gratitude for raising and caring for us. I also want to take a moment to remember those who are not with us today, particularly all of our grandparents, without whom this day would not be possible, and anyone else who's dear in your heart who couldn't make it today. One last group I would like to acknowledge is those who cannot join us today in person. There are the Lizards, Uncle Joe, Bill, Frank, you can include Uncle Morty in there too. Anyone who you consider a lizard. They're the Mexican cousins and the other cousins in our family, and you know, everyone's extended family. Of course, anyone else you wish were here, we wasn't able to join us. So now the formalities aside, we can get to the wedge of the speech. I'm sure all of you have noticed several unusual phrases interspersed throughout my toast. Some of you have included into my idea beforehand, others no doubt have figured it out for themselves. But for those still lost in a maze, the theme from the bottom is Phish song titles. 46 days from tomorrow is the 12th anniversary of Mike and I attending a Phish show together at MSG. Weisshaus was there, Gershny might have been there, he was there, Mitchell might have been there, some others might have been there too. So something that everyone here knows and has been mentioned several times already is that Michael and Sachi are both diehard music lovers, birds of a feather in that respect. For Mike, it began when he moved into the basement, a cavern lengthwise. There, he listened to Metallica, GNR, Anthrax, and Primus, the predecessors to Tweezer Reprise. Yes. As a younger brother, I was glad Mike had taken a new interest besides punching me in the eye. Now, don't get me wrong. Mike taught me how to run like an antelope up the stairs at our house. It certainly contributed to my childhood success at sports, but his newfound passion for music was a welcome relief. This hobby now takes him back and forth across the country. He has been in a misty glade in Florida, to hearing music off the walls of caves at Red Rocks, to, most recently, Harry's Hood, when he saw Phish in Atlantic City. I sometimes think he would go halfway to the moon to see a show if that were possible. I've journeyed with Mike on several of these musical treks. Together we have seen the aforementioned Phish show, the Rocka Williams, Bernie that is, at the Jammies, and Herbie Hancock at the Hollywood Bowl. We've also combined our concert going with our love of outdoor activities in the mountains in the mist of Aspen and High Sierra. It was at High Sierra that I got to see Sachi and Michael together more and know how much they love each other. For them, their connection was made at a show by Galactic, where glances and a secret smile were exchanged and time turned elastic. That brings us here today, where we all are honored to witness the marriage of Michael and Sachi. They share a love for each other, and They share a love for each other and for music that will strengthen and endure for the rest of their lives. So let us raise a loving cup and toast to all of their dreams they share together. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Very well done.
One more time for our best man, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys are probably full because you had a whole lot of sushi over there. It was excellent, wasn't it? But
Give your wife a kiss.
So. Peace out.
Wife a
Thank
kiss.
you.
Mwah.